Hello, welcome to Skittles Saturday Suggestions. My name is Sarah Tillinghast. I'm a Platinum Certified Whole Brain Teaching Instructor, and today I want to talk to you about how during this time of year in our social studies lessons, I interweave our AlphaHawk Wall, and that's because the people that we discuss in our classroom have AlphaHawk qualities using our 5 virtues of glorious kindness, positive leadership, selfless courage, invincible grit, and brainy creativity. So this week, you probably already guessed who we'll be adding to our wall. So we'll be adding Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to our wall. At the end of this week, we've talked about him all week, every day, how he showed each of those virtues. And I always like to start with him. It really, most of the kids haven't really heard of him. I mean, they are 5, so unless they have older siblings, so just seeing the life, different aspects of his life, it's just good to see how they use his life and his example, and then they start exhibiting some of his traits in every day. So next week, I printed 2 off for this week when I printed, but this person I'm actually going to discuss next week because we're going to be talking about Ruby Bridges. However, there's someone that I add to the AlphaHawk Wall that's in the Ruby Bridges story, and it's her teacher, Barbara Henry. And I could go into a lot of things that I've looked up about Barbara Henry. Amazing story, amazing things that both her and Ruby Bridges talk about each other, and just everything that they did. So look that up. It could be something that you could possibly add to your AlphaHawk as well. There's tons more that we discuss that keep going, talking about different AlphaHawks in history, but I just want to challenge you to think outside the box. A lot of times you'll see, even with Dr. Martin Luther King, there are other AlphaHawks that were in his life as well that you could add as well. I like to, in kindergarten, I don't like to fill up our entire wall with AlphaHawks from history. Our AlphaHawks from history fill in the gaps that are still left on my board after their personal AlphaHawk has been added. But it just gives them that mindset when they're learning about different people from history. Let's see what kind of qualities they have, character traits, and lining up that way, just so that they see that, you know, the people we talk about from history, a lot of them are true AlphaHawks. The ones that aren't, there's AlphaHawks that are intermingled in their story. Like, I'm thinking more in high school when you have to talk about people that did horrible things in this world. When you're discussing those, though, you can talk about different people who were AlphaHawks and overcame those challenges that those people created, whether it be in their country or something like that. So, anyway, hope this is helpful for you to start adding AlphaHawks from history or famous AlphaHawks to your wall around your students' personal AlphaHawks. And if you're not really sure what an AlphaHawk Wall is, you can look at a previous episode where I talked about adding personal AlphaHawks to the wall. It's not too late to start this year. If you didn't start at the beginning of the year, you can start at any time. And that actually goes for any whole brain teaching strategy. You can start any time during the year. We don't have a cookie cutter template of you have to start this by this time of the year or anything like that. So anyway, hope you have a great weekend. Bye.